What's going on, everybody? It's the Fly Fishing Ninja, and welcome to the life of a fly fisherman. So here's the deal. I took a poll. You guys said you wanted to see this video. Now, the main reason why I'm posting it is because I want to show you guys how I approach somebody who is considered a hater when it comes to my social media. I've been kind of waiting to approach this kid and talk to him about some of the comments he's made. And one of the main comments that really kind of irritated me was he killed a coyote in Alaska, which is cool, you know, whatever. And I'm not a hunter, so I asked him a simple question: what do you do with the coyote after you kill it? And his response back to me was, why do you handle your fish so shitty in your videos? So, which was, you know, kind of a shitty comment back, but whatever. Now, he had a problem with me putting one of my fish on the bank. He said it's going to damage the slime coat, and, you know, the bank was wet, you know, whatever. Which I just thought it was weird that he had a problem with that, but yet it's okay for him to kill an animal just to cut its tail off, which, in my opinion, is trophy hunting. But, you know, whatever. To each their own. People can do whatever they want to do. I don't get down on people for what they do. But he did. So I was able to confront him about it, and the conversation actually went pretty well, and it ended well. So here's the video right now. I did blur him out just in case some locals, and so, you know what I mean? I just, out of respect, I guess. I don't know if you call it respect. But I hope you enjoy the video. I want to thank everybody so much for everything. You know, tomorrow is January 1st, 2019. I hope everybody has a safe, an awesome year, and Fly Fishing Ninja out.
What's going on, man? I'm doing good.
Catching any fish?
Yeah? So what's your deal with my content? Why do you make such shitty comments? I mean, for real.
I was going to ask you about something too.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I have some buddies telling me that saw you on the river and you said you were going to beat my ass and stuff.
I don't beat any. I'm 44 years old. I'm done beating people's ass.
Well, yeah, I was just going to ask you about that and your content. To be completely honest, I don't care about your content or what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But just for me to see people handling fish for too long, and whenever you're exposing spots that are known by most of the fly fishermen around here, to be more of a secret, you know?
Well, here's the deal. I was shown the spot by somebody who, we've all been shown the spot.
Yeah. No, well, actually.
So for me.
Actually, no, like for the Metolius, for me and Ryan, and all.
I don't fish that river.
No, I know, and that spot. I mean, that spot. We were fishing Sheep's Bridge and we weren't having a lot of luck last year. So I was like, okay, let's go explore upriver, see what's upriver, and that's how I found that spot. Nobody ever told me about it. I mean,
well, I had somebody show it to me.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you my philosophy on fly fishing, okay? Is if I'm catching big fish and I know how you catch some beautiful bull trout and shit on the Metolius.
You catch some really great fish
and
too.
I want other people to feel that. And that's why I don't hide where I'm fishing, because I want other people to feel that feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe that's just me.
I understand that too, man. I mean,
that's just me.
I can look at both sides and say, yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
And as long as they're not fishing illegally,
yeah,
what does it matter?
I mean, to me, it's just like a lot. I mean, when I was up at that spot fishing for brown trout, I came across
some big brown trout.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But I came across tons of different people who had said they saw your videos, and the only thing that bothered me was that, first of all, I had seen them keeping fish.
Well, that they have a right to.
They do. They
can harvest fish.
If we want to keep these fish around, especially whenever wiki up, you know, getting so low as it was, I mean, with already having, tons of the brown trout and rainbows and koki, and the population of the whole lake went decrease.
Yeah, but we have to not think that everybody has the same view that we do.
No, yeah, I understand.
But see, like, you had that picture on Instagram of the coyote that you killed. And I asked you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, no.
I'm sorry.
No, because I'm not a hunter, dude. I've never hunted an animal in my life, and I don't know what you do with them.
That was my fault, man. I take.
And I'm like, I just asked this dude a simple question because I don't know.
I took that because I thought you were being like a smart ass.
No, I'm 44 years.
Killing it and then you're
no,
eating
I don't care.
Yeah.
Shoot as much shit as you want. I don't care, man. Doesn't affect me whatsoever. You know. I just asked because I don't know.
Yeah, I took that the wrong way. That was my fault, man.
You know, and that's what kind of pissed me off. That, you know, you notice I have never put a bad comment on your Instagram.
No, I know.
I'm always heart liking it. Yeah. I'm always telling you, nice fish, man. Always. You know why? Because I'm a fly fisherman. You're a fly fisherman.
Yeah,
I have respect for the sport and for the people in it. But you have shown me some disrespect.
No,
and that pisses me off.
I mean, we just have different views, and that's people have different views, you know.
But see, you need to go by that instead of.
But it's you're
kind of you're looking at my views being different and saying that they're not right.
For me,
when it's just a different view.
Fish. It's not about anything else. It's just about the fish. Keeping them
absolutely agree. And you know what? I've seen pictures on your Instagram of you holding fish up out of the water.
No, that's completely.
You know,
but whenever you're holding them out of the water and you're putting them on the bank,
the bank's always wet.
If it's
always wet,
if it's wet, because whenever the dirt gets on their skin, it rubs off the protective slime. It actually gives them oxygen. You know,
and you know what? So a lot of those fish,
they can't get that back.
A lot of those fish that were on the bank were because, you know what? I had way too small of a net for the fish I was catching. So what did I do? I went and bought a bigger net.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
lesson learned.
If you can't net it, then you just you release it. If you're going to be a catch and release fly fisherman, I mean, you got to treat the fish with respect. And if you're not, then
I always do. And you know what? I went in there with too small of a net.
Yeah.
And so I went and got a bigger net, just like that spot with the Browns. I didn't have a net big enough, but my buddy did. But when I went there by myself, I made sure I went and bought a bigger net. I'm a big ass fucker for that area.
Yeah.
But it's just that I've never shown you any disrespect or been like, oh, why are you doing this?
No, I know.
You know, and I haven't.
That's just, you know, how
but you have.
I kind of wanted to let you know how I feel.
You know, but
and if that doesn't change your mind, then I'm not going to bother you.
Change my mind? What do you mean?
Just, I mean, with treating fish with a little bit more respect.
I treat them with a lot of respect.
And the places around you.
I don't leave garbage. I don't leave no.
It's just
that's showing the places around you respect. If other people want to go fish it, that's not my fault. You know, I'm a content creator. People watch my videos. I don't know, man. That's just the way it is.
I mean, yeah, people, I mean, you know.
How do you think I heard about Fall River? I saw a fish being caught at Fall River on a video. Yeah, so I started fishing down here.
That's great.
You know, but
people just have different views. I wanted to let you know what my views were, and if that, you know, if your views stay the same, then that's up to you. It's not my problem.
But I'm not gonna.
And
you know, I make videos.
Bothering you or anything lately? I mean, I've kept my distance. I let you know how I feel, and I'm done. That's it.
You know, but you acted like what I was doing was just like I'm so disrespectful towards the.
I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But
okay. Because I was just like, I told my wife, I was like, man, I just fucking asked what you do with them. I don't know. I know you don't eat them.
No, I know. Yeah, you don't eat them. But.
You know, I mean, I don't care what people shoot. I really don't. You know, if I have a question, I'm going to ask. Yeah. But I have always had a lot of respect for fish. I do have a lot of respect for fish and a lot of respect for where I'm fishing. You know, a lot.
Yeah, and the extent of that is different for every person.
You know, you take pictures with fish, I take pictures with fish. I've never had a fish go belly up. They've always swam away just fine. I wet my hands all the time. You know, fish, you know, the barb was hooked there. I'm always following the rules. And I have a lot of respect for the fish, the sport, the area. It means a lot to me.
No, it does to me too.
You know?
How people...
And I don't know if it's just our age.
Yeah, it might be our age.
It could be our age, man. For real. It could be our age that gives us that difference.
Yeah, we're just, different people, different views. Everyone has their own.
But I don't want you to think that I have disrespect for the fish, the sport, because I don't.
No, I don't think you do. I mean, I don't think you're out here, trying to kill fish or anything. I think you're, trying to do what you think is right, and that's, that's you doing you. I mean, and I'm gonna do me, and
my fish swim away healthy, and you know what? If they don't, I'm just gonna take them home.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, out of here, I mean, I still, treat them as any other fish.
Oh, absolutely.
But I mean, if you keep one out of here, it's it's not.
I have.
It's not going to be the biggest.
I haven't.
Biggest deal in the world.
They are good, man. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. Throw them in my smoker, with just salt and some hickory chips.
Yeah, I honestly I didn't think we had a problem until I heard. I don't know if this is true or not, but someone was saying like, "Oh yeah, he's saying he's going to beat your ass," and I'm like, "Okay."
I was extremely angry And I actually said, if I wasn't I'm a grown-up, you know, and I speak out of anger, but I'm not going to beat your ass. I mean, that's just stupid. That doesn't get either one of us anywhere. But it did piss me off because I was just asking you a simple question. Well, probably. I mean, I don't know how old you are.
I'm 18, but
Jesus,
I love to fight, dude.
There's a huge age difference, but I've been in a few. So, but I just want us both to have respect for each other in the sport.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that tension and that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I think I could have shutted my views, I mean, more respectfully than I did, because at the time, like you said, when you said that, you were just really angry. I was just really pissed.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I felt at the time. But now it's like, I mean, it's like, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
And you know what? I'm not a perfect.
Nobody can change it.
I'm not a perfect fisherman. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, none of us are. You know, I mean, we all have times whenever we're, you know, holding a fish and, you know, flops out of our hands. But
it happened to me the other day over here.
It's just
makes a good slow motion though on my YouTube video. But you just have to know that I am careful.
Yeah.
Very careful. You know, and yeah, so that's it.
I just think the one that, I mean, the brown trout one where the fish flops like onto the rocks.
Was that in that one spot
with the coda?
Oh, okay, yeah. That was a bad move on my part.
I mean,
it
happened, but
you know. But I mean, you notice that one, I don't know if you saw the one that flips out of my hand completely. I actually started pushing it towards the water.
Oh, I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, it was like a 26-incher. Really? And it started freaking out when it was in my hand. So as it's flopping up out of the air, I'm leaning towards the water and actually got it to go towards the water and in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you know, we all make mistakes, and we're all going to do things that people may look at and go, you know what, that's bullshit. But then you have to look at the whole picture. You know, like I harvested some fish out of here and it's on video. This dude was ripping me apart like crazy because I kept these fish. Well, he's not thinking about the 5,000 other fish I've released. You know.
I mean, and I choose to. I mean,
haven't you ever done something and you're like, oh man, glad somebody wasn't here to see that?
I mean, I guess, yes, yeah.
I mean, there's times where
like, I don't put myself in a situation when I'm fishing to where, I mean, if a fish is gonna flop out of my hands, it's gonna land on, I mean, debris or like the bank or anything. But yeah, I've had fish flop out of my hands, so yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal, like, but yeah, I mean, I just choose to, you know, I choose to, you know, hold them out of the water for, you know, 5-10 seconds, release them, and, you know, get a couple cool shots. And I never put them on the bank just because, you know, they got that protective slime on them, and if they lose that, then they're going to get
Well, your comment was, why do you handle fish so shitty in your videos? Yeah. You said videos.
Yeah, I was pissed.
You know?
Yeah.
And as a YouTuber, I have to realize that people are going to talk shit. I mean, I get it a lot, you know, and, you know, it just happens.
Yeah.
I can have epic days, and I'm still going to get a thumbs down on my videos. Do you give me thumbs downs on my videos?
I don't think I've given you either.
Oh, okay. Because there was somebody.
I just never take the.
There was somebody that was giving me a thumbs down on every single video. I was getting one.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what if it's that fucking dude?
No.
What if it's him? I was like,
I've only seen a handful of.
Because I was thinking there was videos getting thumbs downs when they didn't even watch it. Oh. It was like 1 view, 1 thumbs down, and it was like the video had been up for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, man, come on, at least watch it, you know.
Yeah.
But I do make mistakes, and I'll never say I'm perfect.
No, me either. None of us.
And my mistakes just happen to be caught on video because I'm always recording. So that's me.
Yeah.
Should I cut my mistakes out? Probably should.
I mean,
but I also like to show that I'm just human.
Yeah. No,
you know.
Definitely.
So, all right. Well, thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. And
on the same page now.
But don't judge me based off of the fish.
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not. You do what you're gonna do. Like I said, like 100 times. You know, it's just people have differences, and they're gonna view things differently than others, and it's just how it's gonna go. Nobody can stop that.
I really don't keep the fish out of the water that long.
I've tried to, like, you know, let people know, like, on the Metolius when I see people, you know, like gilling them and all this bullshit. You know, I try to let them know, you know, like that's not right. But what I've noticed is the more I do that, the less anything changes.
Yeah, I don't
And
fish.
the only way that's going to change is, I mean, stricter laws from law enforcement or something,
I agree.
something like that. It's
Have
just,
fun, guys.
Thank you.
I can't change that. And
Yeah.
no matter how much I tell people, it doesn't change. So
I wish the law was a little
Just
more
let-
involved in
left
the
everyone
fishing
alone.
industry. You know, I wish I'd get checked more, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they don't show enough attention. I don't think. I don't fish the Metolius because I can't catch fish out there, man. I've been out there so many times, and I've caught one trout about that big
Oh, really?
out of hours out there.
It took me and Ryan like 4 trips before we even caught fish.
It's just not my river. I just stay away from it. It's just not my
Yeah,
river.
it's super difficult, but I mean,
You know,
if anything, if you put enough time in.
that's just not my river. I'll stick with this and the Deschutes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, most of the time I'm in Tumalo anyways fishing.
Now once that water drops, that'll be fun.
I spend a lot of time out there with my Tenkara rod, so a lot of time. I got this Euro nymphing set up now.
That's what I'm doing.
I just got this rod for Christmas.
Oh, really?
It's a 4-weight, 10-foot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and then I got the reel and the Rio Euro nymphing line, and oh yeah,
Yeah, man.
we got this whole setup now. It's like Tenkara fishing with a reel.
Yeah, it really is.
Is what it is.
Yeah. It's extremely effective. I mean,
Oh man, I catch more fish out here like this.
yeah, me too.
Honestly,
Any small river.
I snag some too, but you know,
Yeah.
every once in a while.
And that happens every once in a while, you know. I mean, you can't really avoid that.
The tubes has been on fire,
Really?
dude. We were out there, like 5 of us out there. I don't know them, but we all just kind of hung out. But at one point, we were all hooked up.
No, really. Dang.
We're trying to get out of each other's lines, and
I'm trying to figure out if they're releasing more, or if these are just staying in there.
I think they're just staying because I think they released all they wanted in like October.
That's what I heard. I heard they released all of them, but then he said they might periodically put more in, but I don't know. Who knows?
But all right, man, it was nice to clear the air.
Nice to
and
talk to you, man.
No more bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's just enjoy each other's fucking fish pictures and shit.
Yeah, man.
Because you
Sounds
catch
good.
those bull trout you catch, dude. I would love to catch one of those. I've caught bull trout out of.
Slow lately. But
I've caught bull trout out of Lake Billy Chinook,
Yeah.
trolling, but that's about it.
I've never caught one out of Billy Chinook. I'm waiting to get a drift boat for that eventually.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna get out on my pontoon a lot more out in the lakes and like East Lake
Oh, that's
and
fun stuff.
Davis. It's another goal of mine.
And spots like that, it's like everyone knows about them, so it's like nobody cares.
Yeah, I mean, and Fall River's no secret.
Fall River nice.
I mean, the tourists come here all the time.
Seriously, every time.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one, man.